By far. By a mile. You know why? They always do that to Coach Doherty. Okay, but we were young, but we were bad, huh? We were good. Bad meaning good, not bad meaning bad. So we went into the season optimistic, and I think from the practice games to through the first 7 or 8 league games of the season, I think we played pretty well. We had a lot of talent. I think your parents and all your family members that came and watched you guys play knew that you guys had some really, really, really good skills and that you guys could play. And I think you guys experienced something this season that every team experiences at some point, and every player, every athlete experiences, and it's the down times. And you guys have seen the Giants do it, where they go on these huge winning streaks, and then they go on these huge losing streaks. But in the end, they're there in the playoffs and they're ready to play. And you know what happens? You guys know what happens when you battle through that stuff? Well, that's for sure, but you know what it does to your insides? What does it do? Tell me. When you guys have the highs and then you have the lows, what happens? And then you start to climb out of it?
It turns your insides into macaroni.
Come on, guys, use all your life experience to answer the question.
What happens when you know you played as bad as you can play? There's only one way to go. Which way is that? Right. Do you think you're stronger after you have the losses?
Yeah.
Or do you think you're stronger for never losing?
Stronger for never losing.
All right, let me tell you something. I've had teams that didn't lose the whole year and we lost in the playoffs right away. Because they never had to do the gut check. They never had to do the gut check where they had to try and figure out, what is going on with me? Why am I striking out? Why am I doing this? Why did I make an error? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? What happens is when teams go through that, you start to gel, you get a little closer, you start to build, and you've already had all the negative times. You don't need to worry about it when you get to the playoffs. Why? Because there's nothing to lose at that point. You go in, you put your head down, and you work hard. Okay? And I'm really, really proud of the way you guys fought through that. That was a tough time this year, wasn't it? AJ, was that tough? Gavin, was that a tough time?
Yes.
Let me tell you guys something. That was a tough time. I have coached for a lot of years. Okay? Coached high school, I coached over in Italy. I have never had a point as a coach where I said, am I speaking a different language? And we battled through it. I even wrote all your parents an email. I said, guys, it's up to you guys because it's not working. What I'm saying is not working. But you know what happened throughout all that? Is that I want to give the younger guys a nice little compliment here. Jaden, Scotty, Marcos. A couple of them are missing. Ismail, Matthew, Laszlo. You guys really, 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 at an early age, stepped it up. And you really, really, really delivered everything I asked. Good stuff. Good stuff. For the 12-year-olds, you guys, I was optimistic from the get-go of the talent I had. You guys showed it early. You took a little nap in the middle, and you showed it late. You guys were there when we needed you. AJ, you really turned on the stick. Liam, you really came back and started really pounding the ball. Gavin, a couple shutouts. But Owen, you took us through the playoffs into that last game. You did great. Colin, when I moved you to first base, it changed the team. You had an awesome season. So I hope you leverage that and move up. Okay? Promise?
Yeah.
All right, sip of beer.
More hops.
Not for you. Taste the hops. Not for you.
Oh my God.
Number 1 draft pick next year.
Yeah.
Number 1 pick. All right, so let's talk about real fast. Can we all? Do you guys wake up at night and think about things?
Yeah.
What if Gavin's ball was this much?
Oh, yeah.
That hit Charlie.
Gavin. Oh.
Yeah.
Good one.
What would the score be?
6-5,
but the inning's still going, right?
Why did you say
Could have been 9-5. They could have just completely collapsed out there. You give up the lead in that inning, you could have collapsed. So I just want to say, the way you guys battled back in that last game, it was not a bitter loss for me. You guys really, really, really kicked some butt. You came back. We knew it would happen. It happens every 6th inning in every playoff game. You come back and you battle. And you guys battled hard all year long. I'm proud of you. And I've had my hand, and I touched each one of you guys. So I'm a part of your baseball now. You can't forget that. Okay? All right? I'm going to touch you again when you get your trophy. All right, here we go. Let's move through. All right, let's get Scotty Plaskin, the Irish Viking, up here, please. Okay, this
The dancing Irish Viking.
The entire time I'm talking, you hold it above your head with straight elbow.
Scotty-licious!
Okay? Straight elbow. Guys, quit acting like a wimp. Hold this thing up.
Seriously, it's hard.
Okay, get it up there, and I don't want that thing to bend. Now face the crowd.
Yeah! Woo! Don't
Hey.
get hit by a ball.
The fun part.
Scotty Plaskin, the Irish Viking, 2017 Santa Fe Little League Majors, second place, most improved player.
Nice.
Okay, a little bit about Scotty. Scotty has a, how you doing? You get tired? All right, good. That's good. That's why you're a Viking, right? They don't get tired. What was I saying? I forget what I was talking about.
Nice start over.
Scotty has a natural swing.
He does.
Inside out. When he swings late, it's just as good as when he's ready for the ball. It's that kind of a swing. It's a Buster Posey swing. We call that. Inside out. He's going to be a great player. You're going to have a great season next year. Your hitting mechanics are fantastic. Your attitude's fantastic. Your parents, not so much. But hey, your mom can cook and make cookies, right?
Yeah.
We're going to keep her around for a while. And what's that sport we're never going to talk about?
10.
I forget.
10.
I forget.
I forget.
All right. This is Scotty's medal. Most improved player.
Right.
Oh, hold on. You got to get your pen.
From 2014.
Hold that, Jack. Look out for the larva. There's larva in there. I'm just kidding.
Guys, we get pins from
There's larva.
I know. I have actually. We'll give him some later.
right behind you, Jaden. Right here. 2013.
Jaden. Thanks, Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden, get that thing high and tight. Let's go.
Scotty Cat.
Good chance, extended.
Be careful.
This is Jaden Graham. Get it up there. All right. Who doesn't love Jaden Graham, right? Let's walk through his trophy here real quick. Jaden Graham, Liquid Green, 2017 Santa Fe Little League Majors, second place, most improved player.
Yeah.
So, Jaden swings. There's only one other player. Yeah, there's two other players on the team that swing just as hard as Jaden. I'll tell you who they are later. But Jaden is one of the hardest swingers on the team. He swings the bat every time as hard as he can. If he's not jumping out, right? If you're going to hit, you swing hard and you stay in there. If you're not going to hit, and I give him the take sign, he does this. Anyway, he had a couple huge hits, and ever since you got those 2 hits against the A's, every time we play,
That
I'm
was
like,
awesome.
back up! He hits it to the wall every time! He hits it to the wall every time! Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah,
They
get up,
deserve
get out
that. That was so
But
great.
Jaden's a total gamer. He plays hard at all times. He feels bad when he makes mistakes. He's a really super talented player. He's going to be a great pickup next year for some coach. They'll be lucky to have you. And if my wife lets me, I'll find a way to get back on that field next year, Jaden. I'll try to draft you too. If we have to fake Jack's birth certificate or something. But I really enjoyed coaching you. I love your attitude. And one funny story, and I'm not trying to embarrass you.
Can you get the beat of sweat on his brow?
Jaden came to practice one day and he had an injury and he couldn't run. And I said, well, what's wrong? And he kind of looked around. There was no
That was really funny.
I pulled my gluteus maximus. My first question was, your dad's a doctor? He goes, yeah. I go,
Mom too.
you pulled your ass, dude. You pulled your ass. And Mark was there, and we were laughing, and we had a little fun. You didn't think it was so funny. We thought it was really funny. But anyway, I love you. You're a great kid, great personality. You're a great athlete. You got a great swing, and I enjoyed coaching you. Good job, bud.
Nice, Jaden.
Way to go, J-Dog.
So guys, here's your cases.
It's heavy after a while. Ow, the pin stabbed me. Don't drop that.
Now you can't play tennis.
Look at the nothing factory.
Okay, this one's for Laszlo. I'm gonna say this for Laszlo, even though he's not.
You better hold the.
Yeah, Dad, you have to hold it.
I'll record it for
Dad
him.
has to hold it. Someone hold his dad's camera.
That's right.
All right.
By proxy. Yeah.
All right. I'm actually glad Laszlo's not here because I'd cry. Laszlo Clements, the Celtic Tiger. 2017 Centerville Little League Majors, second place. He got the Johnny Hustle Award.
Right on.
Co-MVP of the team.
Wow.
So, what do you say about Laszlo? Jesus.
Head in the
Oh,
game.
everybody on this team does it. Always says thank you. Always is responsive to your instruction. Looks to improve himself. Tries to pick the team up. Talks the whole game. Finds areas where he thinks we need him, and he tries to insert himself. And then let's talk about his athletic ability. Dude was on base all the time. He stroked the ball. He played catcher, pitcher, shortstop, second. He could play outfield if we needed him to, but he didn't need to. We had a good outfield. And he was just a treat to coach. So I'm sorry he's not here.
Me too.
But if I ever get a chance to coach that kid again, I will. And his dad was a BP pitcher. We'll talk about you a little later. He was out there helping all the time. And there were times where it was just me, so thank God you showed up sometimes. We wouldn't have had BP or fly balls or one or the other, right? So anyway, Laszlo Kemets, Johnny Hustle Award, co-MVP of the team, the Celtic Tiger.
Right on.
But Mike, you didn't hold it all the way up.
I know, it's kind of
No,
weak.
I
Make him
think
hold it
that's
again.
cheating.